Hello, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is well, blessed, highly favored, um, and that you are growing and ascending. I hope that your families are well. I hope that all of you are staying in the light. I hope that all of you are working on your childhood wounding um, and being better than you were yesterday, all right? And evening out the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, and the good and bad in your lives. If you don't know whom I am Stephanie Cardenas. I am an angelic being, a light worker, a star seed, chosen by God to help humanity and the planet Earth. Um, Please make sure you check out my YouTube channel, my Facebook, my Instagram, and my TikTok. All right. I have some groups I run on Facebook. If that's something that interests you, please send me a request and I will check you out and see if we will be able to connect, okay, in that way. Know that my channels are very, very protected by beings seen and unseen, all right? I am well protected because of who I am, all right? Um, so today I'm going to talk about the spiritual battle and being able to protect yourself. All right. Many of you know this and many of you don't. Those of you that don't, this is more for you and how to protect yourselves. All right. Many of us are chosen by God and we are here in a spiritual battle. Like I said, there's 144,000 star seeds, light workers. All right. Um, that are here to help humanity and help to create the new world. All right. We're here fighting battles, and in the dark that you don't know about. Many of these battles are being fought while we're awake, and many of these battles are being fought while we are asleep. Okay. All of us have different and unique gifts. Some of us have all the gifts. All right. Some of us may have one gift. All right. Some of us are older souls, and some of us are newborns. Okay. Some of us use our gifts for good, and some of us use our gifts for bad, and some of us use both. All right. But what I really, really want to touch on today is the spiritual battle, because as a chosen one, I've been going through a lot of spiritual battles, and yesterday was probably the hardest one I've gone through this far. All right. There's a lot of people plotting and scheming and wishing my downfall, my death, wishing me to die, wishing me because of who I am, because of what I came here to do for humanity, because of what I came here to do for the planet. All right. Planet Mother Gaia, the planet Earth. Okay. And they almost had me. I thought they almost had me, but I do commend them because they did try. They had me for a whole night and day because I could barely get up and move from one room to the next. Uh, but how many know that God is a good God, all right? I won't go anywhere until He's ready for me to go. That's the thing they don't realize. It doesn't matter how much magic, voodoo, hexes, what you give to the devil or what you sell your soul with. None of that stuff's gonna work for an angelic being. Okay. Little do they know, depending on who you're messing with, a lot of angelic beings, there's always one stronger than all of the rest of the angelic beings that God has chosen. Okay. Um, my time will come, but that will be when God says, not when the devil or his demons say. Okay, not when man says, because man doesn't want the truth to come out. All right. So, anyways, let's get back to the spiritual battle. All right. Many of you need to realize that when you are in a spiritual battle, you need to always, always be paying attention to your surroundings, listening to your intuition, because the intuition does not lie, man lies. Okay. You need to pay attention to your dreams, all right, and your deja vus and your thoughts, because the angels and the ancestors and gods and all the light beings above, they come to us in our dreams, in our deja vu, in our thoughts, in our mind when we're awake, in signs and symbols, through music, through movies, through letters, through people, conversation, through something that comes to your mind. Okay. So you're needing to pay attention to all those things. But also you need to know, in a spiritual battle, the dark beings also have gifts just like the light beings, okay? Except they use their gifts for bad. So they will try to manipulate you, They will try to come into your dreams. They will use all type of magic, mirror magic, water magic, sex magic, put stuff in your food. They carry bad energies and entities. So that's another thing that you need to realize in a spiritual battle. You need to watch who you're around. Watch the people, places, and things that you're around, because those energies and entities that are on other people can jump on you if you're not protected. When you walk out of your house, you need to always put an orb of protection around yourself, bless yourself, cover yourself from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, or even when you're just in your house, okay? You need to cover yourselves, all right? Um, you need to make sure that you're drinking, as much water, much fluids as you can, natural teas, natural flowers, natural herbs, and a lot of those same herbs and flowers can cleanse your house from all evil and dark entities as well, okay? Not just for health and illness, but to keep the dark and the evil spirits and entities away from your home and from your spirit, okay? Um you definitely have to find a time to have your spiritual time, all right, to connect with your higher power, whoever that is for you. For me, it's God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit in one. And then it's all the rest of the ascending masters, the elders, the Virgin Mary, Joseph, so on, Martin Luther King. I deal with a lot of people, okay? So whoever it is for you, you need to have your spiritual time for connection, to cleanse your house, to cleanse your temple of God. The temple of God is your body. All right. That's why if many of you don't know, it is called the armor of God. That's why you need to put the armor of God on. All right. If you do not know what the armor of God is, you need to go read about it, do research on it. All right. Always have your helmet on, always have your protection on. All right. When you walk or whatever spiritual battle you're going through, you call on your angels of love and light. You call on your ancestors. You call on the elders, the ascending masters, and the oracles of love and light to come and help you, and all the light beings above. Okay. Um, and the thing I can say the most is, like I said, whatever they did to me, what they put a hex on me. I know already what they did. They tried to put a hex on me yesterday. You know, and my whole body, like I felt like I was burning, like I was on fire, like I couldn't move every organ, every joint. But what I can say to you is, you have to be able to protect yourself as well. They're making you think too at the same time, like, oh, they're gonna create the new world, and we can't send bad or do bad. No, but you can't send bad, but you have the right to protect yourself. You have the right to use your gifts or whatever you know how to protect yourself, and use those gifts. If they keep continuing to come at you and come at you, you're not supposed to just sit there like a fucking doorknob, and let people keep doing this to you. You have to protect yourself, your family, and who you are. All right. So, yes, this is a battle going on. All right. That lovely world that we are all trying to create is not going to happen right now. It's going to take time. There's a lot of evil and bad people in this world, bad beings, not only human beings. We're talking about aliens. We're talking about reptilians. We're talking about other people from other planets that are here trying to make themselves look like aliens, and they're a whole damn bad alien. You know what I mean? They're here to try to eat aliens. Excuse me, eat humans and take our gifts and take our powers and take our energy. You got energy vampires. You got all type of evil entities running around here. If it ain't aliens, it's demons. If it ain't demons or whatever. It's just, and kings and queens and gods and goddesses that think because they have some type of rank and they have power, that they could abuse their gifts and powers to do whatever they want to do. No. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. You will fall on your asses, fast. I'm telling you, as fast as you had them powers, that you were given them powers, is as fast as God will take them and remove them from you, and you will never have those gifts again. Okay. So, and the other thing is, in a spiritual battle, I want to say this. This is very, very, very important key. Uh, making sure that you're of sober mind, body, and spirit. Many of you running around here getting drunk, getting high, getting messed up. You're around people, places, and things. You're eating stuff from people that you don't even know. You don't know what they're putting in your drinks. You don't know what they're putting in your food. All right? You need to start paying attention who you're around. You need to be around your true soul family, those that are truly love you, those that you know you could trust, those that you know you don't have to worry about them. But you know what the sad part is? Even sometimes it's your own. It could be your own family, it could be your own friends, it could be your own lovers, it could be people you don't know, it could be, organizations, cults, gays. You have to pay attention to the intuition because it will tell you what you need to know. But if you're running around here and you're sober and you're intoxicated and you're high and all fucked up, guess what's going to happen? You're opening the door to let the devil and his demons attack you even stronger. You already opened the door. As soon as you put that drug in your body, you gave them opportunity. As soon as you put that liquor in your body, unless you have found balance in your life between the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, and you have control. All right. But all of us only have control to a certain extent. Like me, I could drink to a certain, there's a level that I have for everything. But God has even made it to a point where I can't even get high. I couldn't even get drunk if I wanted to. And I don't even, at this point, it doesn't even do anything for me anyway. So it's like, I can't because of who I am. Before it was different. The devil used that as a weapon towards me. That was his weapon with me before. To use drugs, alcohol, people, places, and things, fine looking men or whatever, men that, I thought, oh, they're so fine, and ended up, come to find out, it always ended up being a bad thing, because it was that devil trying to always entrap me, to keep me stuck, to keep me stagnant, to keep me down so I wouldn't know who I was, so I wouldn't be able to fight this spiritual battle like he does to many of you and your families. All right. But I always got out of those situations because God brought me out of those situations. And little do I know that was part of the plan, that I was meant to be in those places because there was people that were hurting more worse than I was. Okay. And I was meant to be a light in their life at that time. So even though I went through a lot of hard times and, my family didn't understand and I hurt them, it was meant to be that way, And I know later God will show them that. But yeah, you have to, know your limits. Don't be so messed up that you don't know what's going on because the devil will come in and he will take what he could take. If it's not your life, he'll take your child's life. He'll take your somebody in your family's life. He'll take whatever he can from you. You open the door and you give him enough, you give the demon and the enemy, whoever your enemies are, enough room, they're going to take that footstool and they're coming in. I'm telling you. So, and you have to teach your families too, to protect themselves, holy water, whatever you do, holy water, Florida water, cleanse yourselves, spirituality, prayers, a lot of prayers, believing in God, your spiritual time alone, meditation, yoga. The world was trying to teach all of you, oh, it's bad to do. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this one time. I'm going to say it one time only, okay? And it'll be the last time I say this. It might not be the last time, but I hope it will be the last time because hopefully this video will go worldwide and I will never have to say it again. Everything that man tries to teach you, majority of the time that they make it look like it's bad, it's really good. They just don't want you to know about it because then they know that you're gonna be up on their game. What they've been trying to do to you is to control you and to keep you away from knowing what is right and what's gonna help you to protect yourself and to show you who you are and what your gifts are. So remember that. All right. But you need to be able to do yoga, meditation is very, very good. Chai, all right. Spirituality, praying, all right. Keeping your house cleansed. Watch any objects that you bring into your house. Now I'm talking about, or anybody that you may have been attached to that, was low vibing, demonic. You don't want nothing like that in your house. Get rid of it. People could come. People don't realize we as people, spiritually, especially star seeds, light workers, angelic beings, all right. As soon as we open the door to any people that come, whatever they're coming in with, they could bring energies, entities, spirits in with them. That's why I tell my kids all the time. They don't see that. I know they have a lot of heart for people. They don't see that because they're not at that level yet. So I only could say so much. But that's why I have to go behind them, and I have to start cleaning my surroundings and cleansing the air and doing everything. What one can't see, the other can see through a whole person. All right. There's a lot of demonic people. They wear masks, all right? They abuse their gifts. They're magicians. They're psychics. They have gifts, okay? They shapeshift, all right? They play games, okay? You have to be aware of what's going on in your surroundings, all right? One thing I know is if you look in the eyes of any human being or any being, I don't care if it's a human being, it's an animal, it's a being from another planet. All right, the eyes are always going to tell you what you need to know. And next to the eyes and the third eye is your intuition. All right, your intuition's that feeling. It's that gut feeling that tells you, man, I don't feel right. Something's not right. I don't, and then you begin to start trying to figure it out. And if you pay attention to it, it will show you exactly why you're not feeling right, who it is, what it is about him or her or that being that's not making you feel right, and God will show you. You ask your higher power, please reveal to me what was it that I was missing? What do I need to know? Why is it that I feel this way about that person or persons? Uh and they will reveal it to you. It might not be right away, but they will, as long as you keep asking. Okay. uh so yeah, you have to be very, very on top of your game. The only, what else I want to say is, no matter how hard it gets, I really thought they had me yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. The devil, this is a real war. Some people think that people are just talking out of their ass. No, this is a real spiritual battle. Little do you know, a lot of you should be really happy and glad that you're not chosen, because this is not for no punks. I'm tell you that right now. This shit is real. I mean, what I felt yesterday was like, whoa, like I mean, that shit was no joke. Uh, but I'm still moving today. I'm doing a little bit better. I was able to at least get up and move around and do what I got to do. So you know and God just put it on my heart, like I needed to start talking. I need to start telling other people how to protect themselves. The enemy too, they come into your dreams, the enemy, the karmics, the devil, his demons, and they'll try to come in your dreams and take your gifts and take your powers. They'll try to act like they're somebody that's passed on already, a loved one or a dead one. That's why you have to listen to the intuition. You have to look in the eyes. You have to know, okay? And then they won't be able to trick you. They won't be able to fool you. Um, but they'll do almost anything. They'll use people, places, and things to get to you. They'll use things. They know you already. You see, the devil and his demons, they know you. They study you. So that's what they try to use against you. Oh, well, he likes ladies. He likes people that look like this, so we'll use this. She likes guys that look like this. She usually goes to places like this. They're studying everything you do and what you like, and that's what the enemy will use against you. Okay. Um and most importantly, you just have to stay in the light. Stay in the light and stay away from the dark. That's what I could tell you the most. Watch what you're saying out of your mouth. You're gonna speak out of your mouth, or say anything out of your mouth. Speak light, speak love, speak good things. Because whatever you're manifesting and speaking and saying out of your mouth is what you're gonna receive. People don't know that. People think that sometimes that magic is gotta be so, oh, I'm gonna go do my magic. Let me see what I gotta look at my magic book to do this, and that. Magic is not that hard. It never was. Okay, magic is the easy things. Whatever you speak out of your mouth, you're manifesting that today. If you're saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna get that job," then guess what's gonna happen? You're not gonna get that job. And just things like that. But also know, these people of the dark, this is a spiritual battle. you know they've won. They think they've won. God's always going to make them think that they won, or they're winning. But little do they know that God is only he's letting them dig their hole deeper, 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 and deeper. And the funny part is, I don't say a lot of things. I do say some things because some people need to hear some things out there, okay? And I'm the one that came here to do that, and that's what I do. But then there's other things. There's a lot of things I've been watching for years. I play, I don't say anything, but I pay attention to everything. And a lot of these people are so ignorant. I hate to say it. Like, they keep going for the bait. These devils and demons and these people of the dark. It's like, will put a trap there and they take it. Put another trap there and they take it. Put another trap there and it's like they take it. It's like a little kid. They don't put your hand in the fire. They put their hand in the fire. You hit you hit their hand. Bah! Don't put your hand in the fire. That's the same thing with a devil or demon or anybody that's evil or bad. So just be aware and protect yourself. Keep your houses cleansed, keep your mind, your body, your soul. Take care of your bodies, because that is your temple of God, okay? It's not the church house. Your temple of God is your body. So whatever you're allowing in your presence, in your body, or putting into it, that's, you're giving it life or death. So you have to be very careful of what you're doing. All right? And watching, especially who you're sleeping with and who you're running around with, because little do you know, all the people, places, and things that you're sleeping in around, all them bad energies and entities and spirits that you may not even know that these other people are involved with because you haven't done enough research. They'll jump on you. They'll have you bounded to the devil. And you're wondering why. What the hell's going on? Why is this why is that happening? And it might not have nothing to do with you, and everything to do with that motherfucker you sleeping with that's on the left or the right of you. Or it could be that your very own mother or father that birthed you. If you don't know, if you know what I mean. It's messed up, but that's the real facts. That's the real truth. Just because your mama and your daddy is your mama and your daddy don't mean that they love you like that, or don't mean that they serve the same God as you. They could serve the devil and you could serve God. Just like that woman or man that you could have thought that was supposed to be your lady, or was your twin, or your soulmate, or supposed to be your other half. Oh, that's my wife. I've been knowing that for years. They ain't gonna know. That be the same motherfucker that set you up. Fucking have your whole family, friends, and a whole army against you. Plotting and scheming, trying to take your power, your gifts, your money, and leave you out in the dry and the cold. Whether you're a woman or a man, take it how it resonates. You know? Um, So you have to be, 10 steps ahead of the game, is what I could say. 10 steps ahead of the enemy always, you know. But don't give him no doors. Don't open no doors and make it easy for him to get in. That's what I'm saying to you today, okay? Make sure you're prayed up. Make sure you call on your angels and your ancestors. Make sure that you're protecting yourself. Make sure that you're listening to positive meditations and your chakras are aligned and your third eye is open, and you're putting an orb of protection around your crown chakra, third eye, throat chakra, and the rest of your chakras, right? Make sure you're working on your childhood wound, and make sure you have forgiveness in your heart. Don't leave nothing inside that the enemy could use, because the enemy knows that a lot of us are hurting inside. So he'll use that to his benefit to get to you. Oh, well, they're still mad about this. So we're going to get to them with this. We're going to keep throwing this in their face and putting this in their mind. See, he uses the mind. The enemy's that's his thing. He's gonna everything he hits you. This is where he hits the most, is the mind. That's why they say you have to find balance between the dark and the light, because he uses the mind to get to you. And once you have control of the mind, he can no longer fuck with you. Excuse my mouth. I talk like that sometimes. But sometimes he can't, he won't be able to mess with you like with me. I know that's why he's trying everything with all his demons, and they try everything. And sometimes it's not always the devil. A lot of people like to blame everything on the devil. Everything don't got to do with him. A lot of it just got to do with these badass people out here that are just dark and demonic. You know, they're just evil and want things their way. Like a lot of men on this earth. That's nothing new. You know. But yeah, so you have to have control of your mind. You have to think for yourself. You have to know what's right and wrong. You have to know who's real and who isn't. You have to know the truth and the truth from a lie, right? You have to know who you want to follow and who you don't, who is real and who's not, what's real and what's not. That's why many of you need to do your own studying, your own research, and studying and between the good and the bad, the dark and the light, and what's fitting for your life. What's real in this world and what isn't. Many of us have been lied to for many, long time, lifetime to lifetime, because people wanted to have control. They want to have power. They want to be in control of you. They want to have control of you. They want to be in control of you. But nobody has that right to be in control of you. Okay? We're not we're not prisoners, but man made you want to think that you belong to them. They did man make everything, or did the God of all gods make everything? That's what you have to ask yourselves today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he made the 10 commandments. Yes, he makes laws because we have to have control amongst the people. All right, that is fact. Because as you see, people get stupid, people get out of control, and people do ignorant stuff, and don't have control. A lot of things that happen to people on this planet is because of their own thinking, is because of their own actions. You know, and that's just the facts and the truth. Some people want to hear it and some don't. I'm not here for you to understand or even like what I'm saying. I'm here for you to get a message that is coming from up above for you to hear it. Because honestly, I don't have to tell nobody nothing. I could just save me and mine and that could be it. But that's not what I came here to do. I came here to enlighten humanity, all right? All beings. But like I said earlier as well, don't ever feel like you cannot protect yourself. All right? Yes, return things to sender. All right. Let them live with whatever they want to send to you. They want to send something to you, send it back to them, never to return back to you again. Because you know what? They created that mess. They created that nonsense. They want to wish bad on you, wish ill, wish death, wish poverty, wish try to steal from you, take your gifts or whatever. Let the God of all gods and the angels and the ancestors of the living and the dead take care of them. And trust me, they will. They will. I'm living proof. All right. I've seen a lot of people dying and a lot of people that I had to take out in other realms. All right. And some maybe even in this realm. All right. But I have that right as a chosen one, as a light worker, because that's what I came here to do, to battle, to remove any dark beings that are getting in the way of humanity, getting in the way of the light workers, and getting in the way of the new world being created for our children, their children, and their children, and so on and so forth. Here to break bloodline curses, generational curses. All right. I go through a lot of battles. I have a lot of white hair. All right, this is just this battling's been going on the last 3 years, so hard and so deep. But this past year is the hardest. Okay, um, and I know many of you are as well. That's why I want you to be always be open, always be watchful, always watch your surroundings. If a person doesn't make you feel good or in a right way, and you don't get feel good vibes off of them, that's you don't need to be around them. Stay away from them. Stay clear of them. They have no good intentions for you. All right. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. And just know that you know God's army is winning. It may not look like it, but we are there. It's a lot. This is a big world. We can't fix what has happened over century to century in 1 year, in one lifetime. It's gonna take time, but it's happening. If you pay attention and look around and you're watching the right things, you'll realize and you'll know that it is happening right before your eyes, right around you and to you and your own family. And those that are meant to, they will be able to enjoy the new world, the new earth. All right, those that are truly of the light and are growing and changing and ascending, and realizing that there is a better way, you will be able to enjoy the new world with your families. That's the good part about it. uh and for all my light workers, star seeds, angelic beings, I'm so thankful for you. I'm proud of you. Those that are in the light, keep going, keep exposing those of the dark. Keep doing your job. Keep God first and utmost in your life, and you'll never go wrong. There will never be anything that you will have to worry about. He will always take care of your needs. He will always take care of you, physically, financially, emotionally, with everything that you need. He's going to make sure he's going to provide for you. Because as a light worker and a star seed and an angelic being, at the end of the day, God is our boss. Okay. He's the one that provides for us and pays for us. All right. And takes care of us. And I'm going to finish with that right there. And I hope you all have a blessed day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.